Hey friends, what's going on? Hi, this is Sal. In this video, I'm going to talk about the kind of multitasking that you need to do in your life. Let's get started. So multitasking, like you guys know, is basically the act of doing two or more tasks simultaneously. Anytime you're doing two tasks or more than two tasks at a given time, and your brain has to focus on two or more tasks simultaneously, then that is multitasking. Well, multitasking is a habit which is practiced by most people today, and I've made a detailed video about multitasking and single tasking. You can watch it by clicking on the I button. The reason why multitasking is bad for us, our productivity, our work, or anything that we do is because when we are multitasking, we are switching our focus from one thing to another. Now, scientific research shows today a human brain is not designed to do two tasks which require focus at a given point of time. For example, you cannot write down your assignments while you're singing your songs because singing songs require a certain amount of focus, and writing assignments also require a certain amount of focus, and your brain can only focus at one thing at a given amount of time. So science and multiple researches which has been done shows that multitasking is not a very good thing to do, and people should practice single tasking more than they do multitasking. In fact, Microsoft did a research with their employees, and they found out that every time their employees were interrupted between their focused work or deep work time with things like a random email or anything, their productivity would decline to 33 to 43%. And that is a big productivity shift. That is the reason why companies like Microsoft train their employees to work effectively with focus and train their employees to do single tasking and not do multitasking. And the result of which, Microsoft is one of the biggest companies in the world. So they're not fooling around and they're doing some good work. Some people feel that multitasking is good and they do multitasking in everything that they do. And there are another kind of people who think that multitasking is very bad and single tasking is the thing that they need to do, and, they just hate multitasking. But I think multitasking is not that bad. In fact, we can do multitasking with certain things and certain tasks in our life. The kind of multitasking that you need to do is like listening to music while you're doing exercise, talking to your friends while you're driving in the car, or maybe dancing in the car while you're driving. That's something we do with our friends when we are driving or going somewhere else, but that's not actually advisable. Another kind of multitasking is writing down notes during the lecture. I think everyone has done that kind of multitasking. That's a healthy multitasking. Talking to people while you are walking on the road is another kind of multitasking. Basically, any activity which doesn't require intense focus of your mind, or any activity which you have mastered so much that you don't require focus, like walking. You've been walking since you were a kid, and now you've walked so much that you can walk while doing anything. So just like walking, any activity that is as easy to your brain as walking is to you can be paired with any activity. So you can listen to music while you're walking, you can listen to podcasts while you're walking, you can talk to your friends while you're walking, you can also give an interview while you're walking. Your activity will not be affected and it will go as smoothly as it would otherwise. Whenever we do any kind of activity, in the beginning, we require a lot of focus. We require a lot of strength, mental energy to learn the task and to, make neural connections in our brain so that our brain doesn't have to think while we are doing that task. But when we do that task on a regular basis, our brain just learns the task. Our brain makes neural connections inside our brain and muscle memory in our muscles. And that two together can make our activity feel effortless, right? So yeah, that's it for this video. Like it if you like the video, share it with your friends and family, or with any damn multitasker that you have in your family or your friends. Comment below any video recommendation that you have or anything. Like, you can just say hi in the comment section also. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I make videos like these every single week, which are sometimes interesting and sometimes not very interesting. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next week's video. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day. See you in my next week's video. Goodbye.